What's up, y'all? Happy Thursday. It is Icons and Convos, episode 3. I'm your host, Mr. PJ Owens, and today, y'all, I'm super excited. Today, I have Icon himself, Horace PAPPY Owens, my daddy. My daddy's up in the joint. This is going to be dope. So I need you to do me a favor. Tag, share, repost this live because this is the PJ and Pap Takeover, Icons and Convos, episode 3, Father's Day edition. Let's go. What's up, everybody? It's PJ Owens again. Thank you for tuning into Icons and Convos, episode 3, with none other than my dad, Mr. Horace PAPPY Owens Senior, because I'm junior. Yeah, so he's senior. First of all, how you guys doing? Let me get into some of these comments first. Everybody is here. Yeah, my Wanda is here. That's Antea. Hey, JB, what's up? Crystal, what's up? Let's see. Hey, my best is here. Look at that. Look at that default. Look at Hunter's smile on there. Ain't that decent? That's T. She said, share, guys. Kendria said, oh, no, wait. Which one? Kendria said, yes, PJ and Pap. Yo, this is going to be really, really dope. Deanna said, I'm here for all of this. This is about to be really decent, guys. Really decent. So first of all, I hope you all had a great day. This week was kind of mild, right? I hope it was for everybody. We didn't really hear too much of craziness going. So the looting, we ain't hearing no looting. The National Guard is gone here in Philly, so that's a good thing. So I think we're on the up and up. We also moved into like the yellow phase. It's what they're calling it now. I'm going to phase my behind right on that couch because I ain't going nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? Because Rona is still real and still running rampant. And we don't want no casualties over here in the Owens household. Just saying, okay? Just saying. But again, guys, please share this post. I'll be bringing my dad on in a couple of minutes. I just wanted to kind of allow you guys to get in the room and allow us to just get to chat for a second. Again, please tag your friends. Anybody that needs just some motivation, tag a dad, tag a new dad, just tag some people. So that we can just get this live going. Thank you to everybody that's tuning in via Facebook. This is going to be decent. The one thing that I do want to talk about before I bring him on. Now, I don't know where y'all are in the world, right? But the firecracker ministry been real firecrackers and fireworks been real crazy in Philly. And I'm not exactly sure why it's been so. Every night I hear a bunch of fireworks and stuff, and it ain't the 4th of July yet. You feel me? So I don't understand what that's about. I hope that ain't no kind of call for some other kind of craziness, because that is not what we want. Again, okay? Let's see who all is coming in the room. Let me see. Deanna said Ross is open. Ross is open. It is. Jam is in the house. If you don't know who Jam is my grandmother. Jam is everybody's grandmother. Jam is everybody's Aunt Mommy. Jam is everybody's everything. So what's up, Jam? I'm glad that you are here. Okay. Which y'all, oh, so y'all did see it. See, Shaquilla said the firecracker ministry. That's exactly what's going on. I don't know what that is about, but it's not just Philly, but I just need it to be over. You feel me? You feel me? But again, guys, please share this post with your friends. Please tag fathers. Please tag people who think they fathers, people who acting as fathers, aunts as fathers, uncles as fathers. Tag them all. You feel me? Because this is going to be a show that you don't want to miss. Again, this is an honor being here and doing this with my dad, because my dad is not on social media. He does not fool with the social media. He don't have no Facebook page. He barely emails. So the fact that he agreed to do this on Facebook, I know that he would do it for me because I'm his baby boy. You feel me? You feel me? But yeah, this is going to be a treat for you all. Again, and I think the importance, just really quickly, the importance of these kind of conversations, I think I hold it close. I know I hold it close to my heart for the simple fact, we hear a lot of negativity when it comes to fathers, you know, the deadbeat dad and all of that kind of stuff. That's not everyone's narrative, right? So I don't have that story. My parents, I grew up in a two-parent household. My parents are still together today, 32 years, which is crazy because that means I'm 32, which actually sounds a bit nuts. So let's move on from that. But I grew up in a two-parent household. My dad has been in my life my entire life, from the time he brought me home from the hospital to Icons and Convos episode 3. So everybody's narrative is not the same. And I think it is very important to share and shed light on the positive situations and the positive families and the positive relationships that fathers have with their children, because a lot of times dads get just the bad rap. So I think it is very important to have these kind of convos with dads who have been there from the beginning and who has been there throughout their kids' journey. I think that is very important. And today you'll get to hear a bit of my journey through my daddy, Pappy Owens. Okay, let's see what y'all saying. Y'all still here? Let's see. Who is this? Mr. Carl Moore. PJ, dying to see your dad on here. My dude, class of Dobbin 79, aka Big Carl. That's Big Carl from Colorado Street. I know you. I remember you. Let's see. T said, whoop, whoop. What is she talking about? So, hey, baby. She says, celebrate the dads. Exactly. Crystal says, so dope. Who else? I think that's all I see right now. But yeah, this is going to be super duper dope. So again, guys, I'm gonna bring my dad in just a minute. But celebrate the men in your life, even the men who aren't biological fathers. If they have taken on the role of father in someone's life, whether it's their nephew, their niece, whatever, celebrate them too. Because again, dads don't get celebrated like moms do. If you think about it, when you go in the store, right? If Mother's Day is Sunday, right? Friday, the cards is out, they sold out. The Rite Aid, the Walgreens, the independent people, they gone, right? Father's Day, you walk in the store on Father's Day, there's a row of cards. You feel me? So let's kind of change that narrative, because there are some amazing dads out there who deserve to be celebrated, who deserve to have the light shined on them. Shine a light on them. You feel me? You feel me? Shine the light on them. Okay. So again, I really thank God that I have the parents that I do, more importantly, the dad that I have. Okay. Let's see, getting some more of these conversations or comments before we get into the conversation. T said that was for your parents. Oh, I'm sorry, T. Wait, cousin Lynn is here from Texas. She called him Scotty. Listen, my dad always had a thick stash, so they say he looked like either BB Winans or Scotty from the Whispers. All right, now Lynn just called him Scotty. All right, Lynn, he coming. Let's see. He said, give me that hat, mail it to me. I got you, D. I got you. Taya said, listen, I saw thousands of cards today. I agree. So says, shine a light on them. That's right, y'all. All right, guys. Oh, wait, Jennifer said, yes, hat. Thank you. Y'all like my brim? Listen, in this quarantine, I haven't been able to go hat shopping, and that's the only thing I miss. This hat was about $20 I think I got it from Smooth Like That on Germantown Avenue, but don't tell nobody I told you that, because they might have closed down because they got looted. Okay, so just pray for them. Just saying. But yeah, this my Smooth Like That hat. All right, guys. So I want to present to some. That's how they say it. Present to some and introduce to others. My dad, Big PJ, Pappy Owens. Hey, Daddy.
Check out. What's up?
You put on the hat.
tribute to you, my man. Hey, that's a cold piece you got on there.
You like this, Dad? You like this?
Unreal.
This for you.
Nice.
It's for you. I had to come out of my quarantine hat. You feel me?
Hey, listen, I'm going to come out this hot ass wool hat.
Absolutely.
I just did that for you.
Ooh, Father, how are you today, Father?
I'm very well, thank you. And you told me not to wear my glasses, but I tried to see you and you looked a little blurry. So I have to see you, my son.
Okay.
Son.
No problem. That's fine. That's fine.
I have to see you, son.
That's fine. So wait, I'm going to go back and forth because people is talking in the comments. So Virgil said, Mom in the back cracking up. T said, Miss Kelly, get out the studio.
Well, that's my engineer, so she has to be close to me.
Exactly. Look, Tippy,
give me some water, please. I'm getting a little parched.
Tippy said this is going to be good. It's going to be good. So it is. It is, guys. It is. So, Dad, thank you for coming on with me. I appreciate that.
My son, thank you for having me.
You don't really do social media
at all.
At all. You don't really do computers at all.
At all.
Unless you're playing chess or something. You feel me? So I think that this is very healthy for you to be with your people, because the people love you, Dad. The people love you,
and I love the people. But more importantly, I love my baby boy. So
and I love
whatever he asks, I try to do.
And I thank you, and I thank you for it. I thank you for it. So listen, I got a lot of questions. I want to have fun tonight. I don't want it to be stuffy. This is not an interview. It's really just a conversation, right? So I want to have a good time. I want to have fun. For those that don't know you, right? Because I think if you've been in the city of Philadelphia anywhere between the years of 1975 and today, you know Horace Owens, because your name is huge, not only in the city, but in the industry, right? And look, the people is in here. I want to get all your friends. This guy said, my old head pappy. This is Kyrie Muhammad. Your people.
Oh, that's my man. That's one of my two best friends' son. I mean, Dalaziz Muhammad.
See, cousin Tara's here. All the people is here. All right. So no comments. No more comments. All right. So for those of us, them, because I know you, but you are a living legend. Okay. So talk to the people who don't know you. Who is Pappy Owens, and what all have you done in this industry?
That's not a good question to ask your father, because you know I don't talk about myself. So that's unfair.
And this is the time for you to brag, Dad, because you've done a lot.
I'm not doing that, but I am a very proud father.
Yes.
I was blessed with two beautiful sons, man. Eric Raheem Copes, PJ's older brother, and then the baby boy, who was something else. So who was a piece of work, but I love him so much.
Yeah.
I've been blessed with two beautiful kids, man, that only God could send them. And I think that they make me proud all the time. And that's the most important thing for me, PJ. The thing is that watching y'all growth and development and just seeing how you guys have done what you've done in your arena.
Right.
You follow me? And that was the most important thing. My arena was basketball, and it still is. And I don't like basketball. I love it. And that was my vehicle to move along and to support my family. So basketball has been very good to me. You know what I mean? So, in the basketball portion of it, I've been fortunate to do every part of basketball: playing, coaching, refereeing it, and did it at a good level. Right. You know what I mean? So, I met some good people along the way, and my better friends. It was hard for me at first to not see my boys play basketball. But what I realized early was I had to allow you guys to do something that you can excel in, that fits you guys, not that would fit me. So when you become a dad, it's not about me, it's about you guys. You know what I mean? And I knew I had to sacrifice that. So my thing was that you can excel in many ways, but most importantly wasn't basketball. It was the happiness of you dudes, of you and your brother. Right. And you guys did a good job at it. I know at times I was a pain in y'all butts, but I did it early on. Right. And I was a pain in the butt early on because it's always easy to, it's harder to be loose and then tighten up than it is to be tight and then loosen up. You follow what I'm saying? So when you was real little, I needed you guys, and you in particular, because you're PJ, to, when you hear my voice, you stop. That was it. You know what I mean? The little spankings you may have gotten, they hurt me more than they hurt you, believe
no, wait, now, but can I just put a pause there? Because I actually don't believe that. And don't downplay the spankings. And you wasn't out here being Joe, what's his name, Joe Jackson. But I got, you know.
I had to get you. Well, now dig this here, Tank. The reasons that you got the spankings was because I didn't want you to go into an area which I know our family history. So I had to kind of control it a little bit. And so your little thing you did, I jumped on it. Now, as you got older, you weaned away from that. So you became stronger. And if you heard my voice, you would stop.
Right.
So that's all I asked for.
No, and I get that, but it was, now I will, in my defense.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just saying, I really only got in trouble for one thing. If you look at all my report cards, they say the same thing. Horace is a delight to have in the class. He is a pleasure. He does his work. He is smart. He just talk a lot. That's what they all say. I didn't do nothing.
You're right. You got, but now can I remind you of some of the things you may have gotten in trouble with?
Okay.
When the little kid wanted to play with the phone and you bust him in the head with the dial. Do you remember that one?
You didn't have to just tell everybody that, but
I'm sorry. Okay. So I had to have a long talk with you there. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to think something else.
But he didn't want to give me. People had that toy all day. On Fridays, it was show and tell. Okay, I brought my you show it, you tell it, and you share. The people never let me play with the phone, and it was after 3 when I finally got the phone, and you walked in. I remember this very vividly. You walked in, and I got mad, and I bopped him upside of his head.
With cracked him up that chump. It was.
And then walked out.
And then looked at me like you ain't do nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Wait. One of my teachers is here. Wait. My 9th grade English teacher, Miss Rogers, she said, yes, he was. And yes, he did. It was all good to me, though. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Rogers.
All right.
Thank you. And my dad beat me.
Tell Miss Rogers, thank you so much. But I had listen, the points that I had to prove was very far and few between. I will agree with you, but I had to do them just so I know I had you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I had you because I love you. You know what I mean? So me keeping you close to me, keeping that arm on you, so you know, look, this guy come in the house, he gonna get me. You know what I mean? And 9 times out of 10, I didn't bother you because you were a good young person. You know what I mean? So
thank you.
I was blessed to have you.
Thank you. And I was blessed to have you.
Stubborn as I don't know what though. God,
that's all right. That's fine. So back to the basketball piece. So I'll need you to harp on that a little more, because from Dobbins All-American, from all of everything that I know, all the trophies in the house, like talk to us about that basketball journey. Like, how did you start? What were your highs? What were your lows? Talk to us about that moment.
Ah, boy, you opening up some wounds here, Tank. And
that's fine. I got you. I got you,
Junior. But anyway, I tell you what, my highs were, I grew up in North Philadelphia, where I'm very proud of, man. And I was blessed with some really good older guys. I was big as a young guy, so I played with older guys, but I always played above my age, and that made me better.
Okay.
A guy that spent a ton of time with me, man, that was important, that I never give credit to that I should, was Brent Hawthorne. Because Brent was like Uncle Brent was like 2 or 3 years younger than me, but what he would do was take me with him. So people thought that I was darn near his age, but I was actually like 2 years younger than him.
Wow.
So by him taking me, and I'm playing up, when I played with kids my age, I was just, a little more advanced. So I was blessed, man, and I played in a very competitive neighborhood where the guys played, and it was a lot going on, gang war and things like that, but fortunate enough that those guys kind of looked out for us and coddled us. I mean, even the guys that was really involved in drugs and things like that, they always took care of us. You know what I mean? And I'm not glorifying that by no phase of imagination, but it is what it is.
Right.
And I would never give my experience as a young person back, because I just thought it was fun, from playing half ball to playing football in the street.
Right.
You get loyalty, you build that up, and you build friendships that you have till you're 59 years old. You know what I mean? So I've done that. I was blessed to be very good, very young.
Right.
And I had good parents, and my mom and dad were really strong and good, and let me do what I love to do. You know what I mean? And the beauty of it is I did succeed at Dobbins. I did succeed at the University of Rhode Island. I got drafted as the 44th player picked in the draft in 1983 by the New Jersey Nets, and then traded to Philadelphia.
Woo!
The one thing in which I did experience in that I had never experienced was failure. And the failure was when I came out of college, I was 21 years old. Okay. So now at 21 years old, you're following. If you work hard and do all the things in the right way, everything will fall into place with you.
Right.
Well, when you come to business, that's not so all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So so I had my first big failure in that, and it hurt like nothing I've ever felt in my entire life.
Right.
And I got angry at the league, and but just out of my immaturity. Right. Instead of me saying to myself, hey man, God is putting a little obstacle in my way. I need to show him I earned this. Right. And went back to the drawing board, and then getting myself together, and then going back and give it another show enough shot. You know what I mean? I was to the point where I would get calls to go places to play, and I would recommend them the guys and wouldn't go because I was just wounded or didn't know how to handle my failure. You know what I mean? But later on in life, what I experienced there has helped me, because the one thing that I did that I will never do again, or won't let you or your brother or any other young person that I'm around do, is you'll never quit on yourself. You understand what I'm saying? And you have to have obstacles to go through to earn it. Right. Everything is not going to be smooth. That's just how life is. Right. But the tests come from God above. So now he's testing you to see, do you really earn it or not? Right. You know what I mean? So I didn't pass my test at that time. You know what I mean? Because I quit on myself. And that's the worst person you can quit on yourself. It's one thing if somebody else do it, but when self-conflict and stuff like that that stuff crushes you, and you live with it. You know what I mean? So what you got to do is somehow muster up something to say, you know what? I got to turn this around and make it a positive. You follow me? And you make it a positive by saying, I won't do it again. And you realize that, hey man, God put me in this spot for a reason. The high school class I graduated with is probably the best of all time, 1979. On that class, it was 25 high school All-Americans. Out of that McDonald's team, you're talking about 22 was drafted in the first round, right? And then you're talking about out of it, you're talking about maybe 5 or 6 of them were top 50 all-time players in the Hall of Fame. So and guys that if they see, and I think I said, man, that's in high school, they forgot. But actually, if the guys bring up my name to them, they know who I am, and I thought that felt good. That was good homage. But again, I mean, you talking about guys like Isaiah Thomas, James Worthy, Ralph Sampson, Sam Bowie, Clark Kellogg, James Worthy, Byron Scott. I mean, these guys here are just, they're great players. So sometimes you feel like I let myself down. You know what I'm saying? Right. It was no coach that did it. It was me. So I had to pick myself up. But that lesson and that burning that's in me helped me along in life. You understand what I'm saying? And it helped me with my young people, meaning you and your brother, because I refuse to allow you guys to quit on yourselves. Right. You know what I'm saying? And if it's worth something, you're going to have to do something hard to make it happen. You know what I mean? You're going to have to go through something. And when I look back, there's some things that I didn't do. I could have worked a little harder. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? What did I do to cause that? So I could have worked a little harder. I could have put more time in it like I did when I arrived in college and in high school. So I put a lot of the blame on myself. But again, the good blessing out of all of it was I got me 2 great boys. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying to you? And y'all jokers is good. Y'all respectable, good men, a pain in the ass sometimes, but y'all my boys. You understand what I'm saying? And it don't get no better than that. You understand? So
that's great. That's great. But one thing that I love is that I didn't just hear you say what you just said. We experienced it growing up with you being our dad, right? So that was some really, really dope moments. So also, what I also think is dope is that everybody has this respect for you. Like, it's times with that you don't even know you've gotten me out of tickets. You got me out of a whole lot of stuff. You might not know it, but that, oh, you Horace Jr. I am. Okay, well, you go on. I said, that's my dad. My dad that got me out of the ticket. You feel me?
Well, I tell you what, Tank, that ain't nothing but me giving respect to other people.
Right.
That's
no,
it.
absolutely.
And, you know, me giving respect to other people, and even on the basketball court, I wanted to kill you, but I respected a good player. You know what I'm saying? And by me bringing out what I brought out to play against him, that was to respect him, because I said, shit, if I don't do that, he gonna bust my behind. You follow what I'm saying to you?
Right.
So that's just out of respecting people. And then, I mean, I was fortunate enough to be a probation officer for like 15 years. You know what I mean? And I chose my neighborhood. I chose North Philly. So instead of walking around with a gun, I thought that was crazy. So I would put my gun in the car, or whatever, and then I would go see the kids because I knew them. So my biggest thing was that, hey man, you got to treat people good. Now you're gonna get some asses that you got to tighten up on them, which I can do. You know what I mean? But I prefer not to. You know what I mean? And I prefer to talk to people accordingly. You follow what I mean? I'd rather have fun than not have fun. I don't. You know what I mean? I like to laugh, joke around. I mean, you know your dad. You know what I mean? When it's necessary, I can get ugly, but I prefer not to do that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
You don't feel good afterwards. At least I don't.
Agreed.
You know?
Agreed. And I think that the older I get, it is so weird. Like so many similarities that we have. The older I get, the more you realize it's not just the fact that I look like you or Eric looks like you. We literally have a lot of your traits. And I'm the same exact way. It takes us a long time to get like mad. We don't get mad.
Right.
But when we do,
it's a problem.
It's a problem. And it takes us a while to kind of come off of it because we don't allow ourselves to be in that space. So when we get there, something really, really bothered us. Like we try to be the peacemakers in a lot of situations.
For sure.
But sometimes it just doesn't work that way.
Well, they're not gonna let you. But I tell you what, man, one of the biggest blessings, man, that behind the scenes really bring a tear to me is that, you know, I've told you and him, you and Eric, a ton of stuff all the time. I'll talk about things, and you will always tell me. I would say, man, these guys don't hear what I'm saying, but I would hear you guys start repeating what I would tell you, and that make me just feel so good. I'm like, damn, they was listening. You follow what I'm saying to you, and just listening to you, like that. Just I can't even explain to you, man, how great that made me feel. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to tell you nothing wrong. You know what I mean? And everything I'm going to tell you is to protect you, just like any other father. You know what I mean? And I appreciate the blessings that God gave me with you guys. So I had to take care of my blessings. You follow what I'm trying to say to you? So I'm always around, even though I don't. Now, do I want you to get into little situations? You have to, because you got to learn how to grow and get to it. But I ain't going to let you hurt yourself. You follow what I'm trying to say to you? I'm going to be there. Hey, man, you know you got a cushion because you uses it. You follow what I'm saying? You get me every time. So I just have to, I mean, I had a great ride with you guys, man. And I enjoy you. And now that you guys are older, I mean, I joke around and shit like you my little brothers or something. You know what I mean? And y'all handle it appropriately. You know what I mean? So it's all good, man. I'm truly blessed with you dudes.
Right. No, and I think that is a great testament to how you were raised from Papa T, to all of the morals and values that you guys like just instilled into us, because we now instill it into everybody who we are around. So it's our friends, you know, our God kids, our, you know, all of our immediate people. They feel that love because that's all we know how to do. We know how to protect and we know how to love. And it doesn't always have to be loud. Like we're not, when it comes to that stuff of the heart, we're not loud with that. Like we rather just do something and let it be that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But I think what I love about you being a living legend, it's not over. So even though like that time may have been over, like you learned everything you needed to learn for a specific time too. And I don't believe that, you know, it's over. I just feel like you're on to your next. You know what I mean? Like everybody has a next. So sometimes that next can be cloudy. Sometimes that next can be really uncertain because, you know, it's waters that we've never been in before. But I think it's so dope that as long as we're on this earth, we still have a next. And I feel like that's really dope.
Well, and I agree with you, man. I just think that God, listen, I didn't want to be a college coach. I was going to be a college official, if you remember. Then all of a sudden, bam, it coming. I get 16 years in the business. So that was a blessing from up above. I had nothing to really do with it. Now I parlayed it. You follow me? And stayed there and learned some things like that there. But the thing about life, man, is that you can't, good or bad experience are blessings.
Right. Absolutely.
That's something strong to lean on. You follow what I'm saying to you? And you have to lean on it. You know what I mean? Because, hey, man, you'll know how that feel, man. I don't want to feel like that. It's just like getting burnt. Hey, man, hold, that's hot. I don't want to touch that no more. So you kind of do some things. I've been in some situations where I say, okay, man, I've been here before. I've been in some tight situations that only God could have got me out of.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and that I have to, you know, you just blessed with that. You follow what I'm saying to you? So, it's amazing, man. And just my journey as a dad is more important because I was a young dad. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to make sure my boys were safe.
Right.
You know what I mean? And my biggest thing wasn't no sport. It wasn't no music. It was academics, man. And y'all guys were unbelievably in school. You know what I mean? And I knew if I had to pick what I wanted for the long term, the short term don't mean nothing. We need it for the whole run. You follow me? And I knew that them academics, man, would carry you guys places where doors were just open. You guys can talk, man. You know what you're saying. Your teeth ain't bad. They nice and white and shit. You know what I mean? That's the things that now you're listening. You see what I'm saying, Tank? So now, and you know how to talk to folks. So all that stuff there helps, man. And you're good people. But I knew that if you guys had it, and you're very smart. You know what I mean? So all of that, man, my plan worked for me. You follow what I'm saying to you? And I'm still working it, even with you. I mean, you working me. You know what I mean? But I got you. And now you got your uncle. You got 3 nephews. We got to work them. You understand? We got my man, the Hunter. We got to get Hunter on the right path because he's a little tricky. I caught him the other day acting up. You follow what I'm saying? So we got to stay on Hunter.
Right.
I mean, we got some other folks to pass this stuff down to, man. But, hey, man, this is our village. This is our crew.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we got to continue to make it strong, man. Hey, we got Elijah. We got 2 Elijahs. We got to make sure it's all right. We got the little baby Elijah. So we got to, our family is broad, man, but I love our family and we close in it. And it don't get no better than that. You follow what I'm saying to you? And you do a great job in taking care of the women in our family, man. And I like to commend you with that. With your grandmother and your mother, you always there for them. And man, that's a plus, man. You know what I mean? So thank you. Yeah,
but that's what we know to do. You know what I mean? And for me, you know how I feel about tradition. I can get into that. But there are certain things. No, I'm not gonna get into it. But there are certain things that I have to adopt and hold close to my heart because that feels right to me. I like to do what feels right. You know what I mean? Like if it doesn't feel right, I don't like to do it. If it doesn't make sense to me, sometimes I don't like to do it. But when it feels right, like it's no question. That protection thing definitely came from you. You know what I mean? And from mommy too. Like you guys both are very overprotective. And when I was a teenager, it really bothered me. Like even if I was out with tea and stuff, I would be like, yo, they keep calling me. Like, it wasn't so much you, but Jam and my mom. And I'm just like, yo, like, why do they keep calling me? But what's crazy is the older you get, you realize like that was love. They just wanted to know that you was cool. They just wanted to know that you know, it wasn't, long as they heard your voice, you was cool. Long as I know where you at, long as I got access to you, I know that you're okay. And I don't think that was made known to me until like recent events because everything is so heightened. So it's like for a parent to not know where their child is, for a parent to not talk to their child for days. I don't know what that feels like. You know what I mean? Because I talk to you guys, I'll come see y'all. Like it's nothing for me to do that. You know what I mean? But when you have a situation where you know, the family dynamic is different, you know, that's when I appreciate you being overprotective. I appreciate all of the calls and all of the getting on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? Because I get why you had to do it. And even like the what am I saying? Even like the look in you guys' face, like when you say like, yo, just text me when you get in. Just let us know that you're in. Like that's a thing because some kids don't make it home for their parents to say goodnight. You know what I mean? So it was times when I was still living at home and you know, you would be knocked out snoring. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I walk in the house. I'm like, Mom, yes. I'm home. All right. Then she'll go to sleep. Like, she really couldn't sleep until I was in the house. But that's just a testament to the love and the concern that my family always have for me. And now, unfortunately and fortunately, I do it to my people too. And it's crazy because T will be like, listen, like, I'm grown. T will get in the Uber and I'm like, dog, like, you cool? You all right? I just need to know that you're home.
I'd like to publicly thank you for that 5 o'clock window paint span that you gave us for coming in, because what actually would happen was this. I know she was up, so I can beat her snoring before she get to it. You know what I mean? Right, so I was asleep. So it all worked out really, really good. You follow what I'm saying to you?
Right.
So now that's a problem because she may get to going singing and I don't get to sleep.
And other notes, and you can't rest.
I can't rest. But I tell you what, and I don't know, man, that we have in our family, man, some of the unbelievable women that you can find on this face of the earth, man.
Right.
And I just try, and I try to protect them from my wife, who's unbelievable, who's really the backbone of us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She keep everything going. Just when I think it's tough shit, she done covered everything. You know what I'm saying? So she does a great job. And Jam is unbelievable. You know what I mean? Mimi's unbelievable.
Yes.
Eat unbelievable. Scent. You know what I mean? The hits keep coming, and we're blessed to have that. I just like to make sure they all are right.
All are right.
Peanut, you understand? Maya, they all have to be okay.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
And hey, listen, nobody, as you get a certain age, nobody feels sorry for men. We got to take care of the women.
Right.
And I believe that. So that may be some old-fashioned stuff, but hey, and you do a good job at it. Eric does a good job at it. Elijah got to do a good job at it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hunter Raggedy ass got to do a good job at it. You know what I mean? We gotta get them ready, Tank.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. No, absolutely. And just talking about like all those traditions and morals and values that have been passed down. You made mention of me and Eric being completely different, right? But we're different, but we're a lot in the same. So how was it? And again, you mentioned it, but how was it having a kid in the medical field and a kid in arts and entertainment, and neither one of us was in basketball? Like, what was your honest brain at one point? Did you say like, this is crazy, like I really wanted them to do this and they didn't? Like, how did you honestly feel about that moment?
If you can remember, the one thing I always said, the only thing I'm gonna bother you with is schoolwork.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I need A's and B's. That's it. Anything else you can do. And I realized early, your passion was when you used to get on that little toy piano,
right,
and ding, 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 and taught yourself how to play the piano. You did that. Then that's a passion, man. You follow what I'm saying? My passion was when I would go outside in the rain and play basketball or shovel snow off so I could play in cold and wait till the ball thaw out in Gary, Indiana, and go back out and play again because it was so cold in the Midwest. And Eric's was his brains. You understand? This guy to the day, he tested in the 90 percentile. And any kind of standardized test he takes. So my thing with you guys was what I pray for is academics for you guys.
Right.
I never ever. Sports is okay, but you gotta love it and you gotta put the time in. And I actually watch to see what y'all put your time in.
Right.
And you put your time in music along with the choir. Glad to be in the service. You know what I'm saying? When you dressed up and walked around the table with my glasses on, and my cape on, you know what I mean, and talking to the peanuts and carrying on and putting people in line. That was all that was practice for what you very good at.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And the same with Eric. Eric is very good with his hands. He's very intelligent and he does a good job. So my thing is not about me. It was about y'all. You follow what I'm saying? And that's what kept me going. You guys, you dig what I'm saying? So, I mean, like when you become a father, is not about you more than it is your family.
Right.
It's about your family, man. And I need my family to be safe, and I do whatever I got to do for that to happen.
Right.
I need you to be comfortable, and I'll do whatever I have to do to make that happen. So to me, and that's how I was reared, and I believe in that, and that's what I try to instill in you guys, and you guys do it. So the basketball thing, I love it. I knew you guys didn't love it, and if you don't love it, it's too hard to do. Right. You got to love it. You know what I mean? And when you always know when somebody loves something because you don't got to tell them to practice it. You dig me? So now I ain't never tell you to practice piano. Shit, I would just hear you at night. Right. 2 and 3 in the morning banging that stuff out. And I was thinking somebody coming in the door and it's you down there practicing and writing songs. Right. I didn't tell you to do that. So I knew you had it in your heart. It's what's in your heart, man. And that's what you did. So I wanted your hearts to stay like that and do what you want, man. And be happy. I want my children to be happy, man.
No, absolutely. And I mean, I try, but I do want the people to know that I tried basketball. You feel me? I did try. I got a couple trophies from Brace. Remember?
Politics at its best.
Okay. Dad, that's not nice. So, but what I'm saying is I did try. Now, what I found was that
Tank, how do you try if you sitting down at the other end and you got church songs going through your head?
Wow. So listen, okay. What I'm saying is I was the center, and it was my job. I remember this. It was my job. It was my job in the game. Y'all told me, y'all said, listen, when you said, Tank, when the ball comes to you, it's your job to put it in the net. I said, all right, no problem. No problem. They was all down there working hard. I wanted to sing a song.
You are crazy.
I wanted to sing a song on the court, and that's what I did. But I do think that when it came up to me, I paused the song and I went up for the jumper, is what I think happened.
And see that jumper you just shown? That's how I knew you couldn't play. That form just did. Hey, PJ, the funniest thing I ever, this is how I knew it wasn't for you. Listen, you go play for your elementary school and the guy start howling at you. You said, Dad, I don't like him howling at me. I said, basketball's over. I said, he ain't doing that.
You can't talk to me like that. Not when you're trying to get through to me.
Hey, listen.
That ain't it.
No, not when you're trying. Not only that, though, you do everything in your power not to get hollered. And he hollering at you for nothing.
I don't like that.
I said, no shot is over. The
I don't like that. You can't get through to me hollering. I don't do well with that. Like, just talk to me. I'm cool. I'm cool.
I said, listen, leave him alone. He be Stevie Wonder. That's all. That ain't bad.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
He won't be Dr. J.
I won't. But what I love is that y'all didn't force it on me. Like, I did it for a good time. I did it for a couple seasons or whatever, and that was it. But like y'all realized that I really loved music, and y'all got me in art camps and singing camps. Then I found joy, and it was like after that, it was all she wrote. You know what I mean? It's been a journey ever since then. But I do thank you guys for that, because a lot of parents try to live through their kids, and that's not fair. And that's when you start resenting your parents, and the relationship gets real, real cloudy, because they're trying to live what they didn't accomplish through you. And that's not fair. I've seen a lot of my friends have to go through that, and that's not cool. You know what I mean? It's not cool. But I thank God that you guys never did that. Y'all never did that. Y'all never did it. But
I tell you what, the beauty of you guys and I accomplished. If I'm gonna pat myself on the back, I'm gonna pat myself on this head. Mm-hmm. The one thing that both of y'all felt, right? Well, and this one I thought I did a decent job. Mm-hmm. Y'all can come and talk to me about anything. Mm-hmm. Whatever's on your mind, and that was the strongest thing I could ever got. Right. You follow what I'm trying to say to you? Because now you just come and open up, Dad. Do you really want to know? Say, yeah, if you want to tell me. If you don't understand, and then you would tell me. Now, some things I may not like what it was said. Right. But at least I knew. You follow me? And the same with Eric. He tell me stuff. I said, do I really have to know that? You follow what I'm saying? And you would do the same. So that part there is priceless, man. You follow me? When your kids feel that they can come to you and talk to you and say anything that they want, you know what I mean? And both of y'all cuss like sailors. You follow what I'm saying to you? Wow. So I don't know where y'all got that from. Wow. I don't know where you got that from. But hey, man, that was so priceless, Tank, that you guys did that, man. That made me feel so good, man. I mean, Right. But no, I think communication is important. I just think things get different. Things are different as you grow up, because everybody evolves, hopefully. You know what I mean? Like, as you evolve as a son, parents evolve as people, you grow up, you change, it's just natural evolution. And what I love about that is it allows you to appreciate different things at different times. So the one thing that I didn't appreciate in the last season of my life, I now appreciate even more. For sure.
Because you evolve. You know what I mean? And I think that is Super important, super important. All right, so I'm gonna hit a pause real quick, okay? I'm gonna hit a pause real quick, and all of them is laughing. All the people are still talking stuff. That's very important. Your children should be able to talk to you. It's priceless. Tahira said, woo, she's sitting there laughing at me. I'm sure she's a jerk. Toya from LA said, Tahira is so great. I love this conversation. Shanae said, cuss like sailors. That's okay. 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 All right. Yeah, it's a lot of good stuff. It's a lot of good stuff. So I'm gonna take a pause for a second. Normally I do something called the Icon Award, right? And the Icon Award, excuse me, is when I honor somebody for being amazing and for being iconic and for doing iconic things, whether it's in the community, whether it's in family, wherever, right? So I'm gonna move my Icon Award up a little bit, okay? I normally do that at the end, but I'm gonna do it right now. So everybody that's on here, right? I need you all to do me a big favor and give it up for today's Icon Award recipients, plural. My parents. Today is their 32nd anniversary. Do you know what today is? It's their anniversary. Hey, the anniversary. Happy anniversary. Now, I was waiting because y'all know I normally put it up in the morning. I put up in the morning, but I was like, nah, I have to wait till tonight.
Hey, Tank, did you hear me singing that? Though we sound just like Gerald and Hey, remember, did you just hear me just singing?
No.
Oh, come on, PJ.
No, that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. But again, happy anniversary to you and mommy. 32 years. That is a very long time.
Hey, PJ, listen to this here, man.
A very long time.
Listen to this.
And you keep talking. Put the picture back up, but keep talking. That's a long time, Dad.
I got blessed, man. So, and hey, Tank, listen to this. How about it was three of us? It was your mother, me, and you. You was right there, walking down the aisle and everything.
I was right there. I was right there,
kicking and acting just like you act now.
32 years. So that is a complete accomplishment. Everybody is talking. Black love hearts. T said that is amazing. Victoria,
unbelievable lady.
Leash said, PJ, you're a blessed. Yes. My cousin, she said, you PJ, no, not Tank. I know. Aunt Atia, she said, yes, my faves. Happy anniversary. I love them so much and couldn't ask for a better friend. My Kels, 32 years is a blessing. Lynn said, happy anniversary. Kendria said, let dad sing. No, I cannot let dad sing.
Who said that, Tank?
My friend Kendria.
Kendria, you got a great ear. How about that?
No, her ear is dead.
Oh, Lord, my engineer.
Oh my God. Oh, Jam said this was wonderful. He sure did talk a lot to be nervous. He wasn't nervous. Jam loved busting chops. She loved busting your chops.
I love Jam so much. That's my baby.
Carl Morris, happy anniversary, Kelly and Horace. Big Carl.
Big Carl, good guy.
Yeah, happy 32nd anniversary. Black love. Absolutely. So that's really, so tell us real quick, right? Tell us about that journey of 32 years, or honestly, tell us how y'all met. Look at her in the back.
All right, now listen to this. This is how we met. Now, listen, man, you sound like your mother with this here. So Kevin, your Uncle Kevin,
yes,
is at Dobbins.
Yes.
So he says, listen, he says, I have a cousin coming over to Dobbins.
Yeah.
You know, look out for her.
Okay.
Right? So I say, okay. So I finally see her. Her name is Kelly. So I saw her, and I was see her in school, and you know, how you doing? I was a senior. She was a sophomore.
Okay.
So, you know, I would speak, but you know, you're a senior. You know what I mean?
You ain't trying.
You know what I mean? OG kind of. You know what I mean?
Right.
So she was a young girl, this, that, and the third. So I would also see, I would go on their block to visit a friend of mine named Mike Levinson, who lived a couple houses down.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would go visit there, and Kelly would be on the porch, her and Tanya. You know what I mean? And I would speak, hey, how you doing, Kelly? Good to see you, things like that there. So now I'm moving forward. So in the gallery, I was on my way down it, and she was coming up the gallery. You know, remember how they had the steps and
escalator?
So yeah, or vice versa. And we caught eyes. So I said, "Hey, hey Kelly, what's happening? You know what I mean? My time has changed you. You understand what I'm saying to you? Tank, Lord have mercy, things have changed. You follow me? So now, hey Tank. So now I'm looking, and then one thing led to another. I start inquiring. You know what I mean? Where she's at, this, that, and the third.
Right.
And then vice versa. You know what I mean? And one thing led to another. We started dating, man, and it was fun, man. It was unbelievable experience, man. You talking about a good woman, man. Honest to God. But she'll have a whole nother long, unnecessary jank. You know what I mean? But
right,
I love her to death, so she gets me. You know what I mean?
Right. So for some new dads out there and newlyweds, right? Like, what advice would you have for them? Ones that are just like kind of coming into this space, because you've been in it for 32 years, you know, and one thing that I know about any relationship, whether marriage, friendship, through 32 years, nothing's perfect. You know what I mean? Like, everything has moments where you have to grow, you have tough moments, you have, you know, your highs, your lows, your triumphs, and your pitfalls. So just tell us, like, give some advice to those people who might be you know, new dads, new husbands. Just talk to them for a second.
Give your mate a chance. It's not going to be easy, because nothing good is easy. It takes work at.
Right.
And you're going to go through some questions in yourself and questioning what you've done. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you will know a good woman. You follow what I'm saying? A good woman, when you give her money and she put the money back into your house,
right?
That's a good woman. You follow what I'm trying to say to you?
Wow.
You know what I mean? Hey, man, and whatever it is that we needed, your mother got it, man. You follow me? So I spoiled her on purpose. You follow me? Because she earned it. It wasn't given.
Right.
And that's important. And that's important to me to do. You know what I mean? Now, to put up with my shit, your mother's unbelievable. You know what I mean? And I mean, like, I can remember a time, Tank, where I said, I'm leaving. I'm going. I went and stayed over Mimi house, right? I was back home before it was 1:30.
It didn't work. It didn't work.
It didn't work. Something was missing, and I wasn't going to sleep. You understand what I'm saying? So she beat me, and she didn't say anything. I came right in. She moved right over, and I went to sleep. So you have those kind of moments, right? You got to cherish it, and then you can laugh at that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Right. But I've had, my journey is a little different because my in-laws are unbelievable. Jam has always been really good, man, and my wife's family has been really good and have always embraced me. You know what I mean? And that's important. You follow what I'm saying? And and vice versa. But Jam and them really embraced me, man. And Jam made me feel like I was her son. Right. You know what I mean? And I treat her like she's my mother. You know what I mean? If somebody says something wrong to Jam, I got to go see him, Tank. As you witnessed me doing various times. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't know if that answers your question, but that's...
No, it do. Where's mommy? Call her. Where's she at?
May. She hear you saying it because
she does. I know she does. You don't have to get on camera. What'd she say?
Here she come. She a piece of work. I know she heard you.
And Jam.
Now she's fixing her hair.
Mom, you don't have to get on camera. But people are asking for your...
This wasn't my time. I wasn't supposed to come on.
No, you don't have to, Mom. If you don't want to come on camera,
I'm prepared.
Okay.
I'm not cute.
Mom.
You're always cute.
Oh.
He's just trying to be cute because it's our anniversary.
So listen.
All right, wait, I gotta see.
She done took over the show. You see that, don't you?
He did. You just moved his camera and everything, Ma.
I'm sorry.
You did. Now,
I'm trying to get in it.
Well, first of all, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
I love you guys. I love you crazy kids. So listen, everybody is okay, so wait, pause. Everybody's asking what's May? Because you just said May, they know her as Kelly. So they're asking who's May?
May?
Well, everyone in my house have a nickname that I give them.
Right.
I can call to. Yours is Tank because you were so thick as a baby. And I said, man, this guy built like a tank.
Right.
And Kelly's is, I used to always tease her. Her middle name is Elise.
Right.
But I told her she from down south. It's Kelly May. You dig what I'm saying?
Nowhere near down south.
And she's from nowhere near down south.
At all.
Exactly. So
at all.
That's where May comes from.
All right. So real quick, Mom, because you can't take that. This is Daddy's time. You can't take it.
Okay. I wasn't supposed to be here.
So Lynn, Miss Kim, Toy, everybody's on here saying, Leisha was like, I know Miss Kelly's story is different than how they met. So we want to hear both sides of the story.
Sweet Jesus. Listen
so tell us your side, because honestly, I think that was pretty accurate. But tell us.
Well, there's a lot of behind the scene stuff as well. But yes, we did lock eyes on the escalator.
That's a movie
gallery.
Scene. That's a movie scene.
He was actually working at the Foot Locker in the gallery.
Wow, man.
See, you didn't even remember that. He had the black and white Foot Locker referee shirt on. And
always a ref, even when it's shoes. But ain't that funny? Basketball and shoes. Always been a part of y'all marriage.
We're not even going to talk about shoes.
Not yet.
That's a whole other hour conversation.
Yep.
But yes, it was in the summertime, and he was at the top of the escalator. I was going up, saw each other, hadn't seen each other in a long time. And it was, oh, hey, how are so? You know, in high school, he was the, basketball star.
Come on, man. Chop.
But he wasn't the high school sweetheart. We were just in school. It was just a, hey, how you doing kind of thing. But yes, things changed with him as well, over a couple of years. And I knew he had went away to college and played ball and all that stuff, came home for the summer, was working at Foot Locker.
Right.
So yes, our eyes did, paths did cross, eyes did lock.
Right.
And he got to get the information on how to reach me, how to contact me.
Okay, because back then we didn't have cell phone. It wasn't pages or nothing back then.
No,
y'all ain't had pages either.
No, and I'm not even going to say who gave him my number because it wasn't Kevin. No. But it was very strange of how it all happened. Oh. But thank God we're here today, 32 years later.
32 years later.
He's still all right. We still look good.
That's decent. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
We kind of been on the quarantine diet. These past couple of months.
Dinner's outstanding.
Yeah, every night. $200 to $300. $300. That part. Y'all love that. So listen, people are so funny.
With that being said, I'm gonna, and you only see in this part of me.
That's all right.
I'm gonna,
Right. So Lynn just said, I'm so excited Papa's downstairs. Love you guys. Every time my cousin Lynn visit from Texas, my dad be upstairs in his man cave. She said, I'm so glad that he downstairs. I love you guys. So funny. T laughing, talking about Pap. That is so funny. Toya said 32 years. This is beautiful. Happy anniversary. Unique.
Thank you.
Unique. Wait, what did Unique say? She said, let me find me an escalator because people want that love story. People want that love story. But no, I feel like that is super decent that you guys even remember that story. First of all, people don't even think that like Hunt, right? Hunter will never know what the gallery is.
How about that?
We grew up singing at the gallery. You know what I mean? So it's like those moments that I feel like we cherish. And then these are now stories for him. So when he's sitting there listening to his goddad tell him about how his grandparents met on the escalator, they talk about something about the gallery. I love those moments. That's and I know that we're gonna have. So people are still talking. Uncle Har, so you got family here, kids from all over.
Yeah.
Uniquely You Summit. So beautiful. Thank you. Desi said, I'm finna go to the gallery and get my man. Everybody want to go to the gallery now. Miss Lisa Smith is on here. Miss Lisa Smith, she said, so sweet. So sweet. So yeah, this is you guys are great. And again, I thank God for amazing parents that weren't afraid to love, weren't afraid to be affectionate. Like I know I make fun of y'all all the time, but I love the dynamic of, us me and Mom will go to church Sunday morning, but then Sunday night, y'all in the kitchen doing the bop, listening to Butterball and stuff. Like I love the balance that
just sharpening my skills, Tank, just when I go out there, because your grandmother dances me to death too.
And I love it. I love it. I love it. But I'm so glad that I wasn't raised in like a super duper religious household. I'm glad about that. Like I have very balanced parents. We listen to Timothy Wright and we listen to Kurt Franklin, we listen to the Clark sisters and the Pointer sisters. So I love the fact that that was the dynamic in our relationship and in our home. That was always so decent. I think that's why I love all genres of music now, because what people don't know, right? And I'm so mad. I wanted to play a music game, but Facebook will shut it down if you play music that's not yours. So I couldn't play music, but I wanted to play a music game with you, because for those of you who don't know, my dad has a really great ear for music, even though he can't sing. My dad is not musically inclined at all. But he does know great music, okay? Great music and great fashion. Now, everybody knows how I am with clothes, right? Linda, she said it's healthy. Linda from Delaware. Everybody know how I am with clothes. And people think like, okay, it's just me until they meet y'all. Because this didn't just come from me. This whole fashion thing is definitely something that was handed down. So when did you realize you had a thing for clothes, and more importantly, shoes?
Great question.
Yeah.
I grew up in North Philadelphia where the older guys dressed.
Got it.
You follow what I'm saying? So when I was in junior high school and I would walk by the high schools, those guys wore slacks, dress shoes. The girls wore clothes like they were going to work. You know what I'm saying? So you wanted to be sharp. You know what I mean? And I guess I'm with myself and my guys, and Roland, all of us, that was the eras that we grew up in. So the older guys always wore shoes, you know what I mean, and all kinds of shoes. So that's what we picked it up at, you know what I mean. We would have conversations. What's supposed to match? Do your socks match your pants or match your shoes? You know what I mean. So that was out. We didn't have like the internet and all that kind of stuff there. So our things were watching the older guys. These guys would wear bucket hats, man, and different color. And different color, Joe Palmieri trousers and things like that. You know what I mean? Make sure you got a pocket square. You know what I mean? That's why you gotta, things like that. So we would learn that stuff so young. And we were trying to imitate the older guys. You know what I mean? And they were looking sharp, and we seen that they had the pretty girls. And your mother, actually your grandmother, including Jam, they were really sharp dressing people.
Absolutely.
Them people could dress, man. So that stuff was actually passed down to us. And Rosemary was crazy. You follow what I'm saying? And Rosemary thing was, we grew up during the time where, the light skin was in. So I was always dark. So my mom was always, listen, you're going to make sure your teeth clean. You're going to be clean, smell good, and sharp. You understand? So she would change us twice a day. So that always stuck in our minds. So I'm like that. Your Uncle Rick is like that. You know what I mean? You like that. Eric is like that. You know what I mean? So we always have an appearance. You know what I mean? You guys don't understand it. Hey, Peter, you don't understand that. You can't get it. You don't understand a guy walking around funky. You understand what I'm saying? You can't understand that. You know,
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. Now you're listening. So those are things that even right now, even my friends, I mean, I talked to Roland's in Africa.
Yes.
Who's a gym. And then I mean talk. We had older guy, Mike Day. This dude ran a store called Escapa, which was the sharpest store in Philly, and we would save our money so we can go in there and buy shoes and stuff like that there. And then you would wear them, you know what I mean? So those kind of blessings, man, is I wanted to pass it down, and you guys did a good job receiving it and putting it into you guys' own little thing. So
now you're listening. That's his line, y'all.
Now you're talking.
Yo, and that's the truth. And I think more than anybody, Tahira gets all of those like uncertainty questions. So like when stuff don't make sense, like when we'll see somebody like look real nice and their teeth got all kind of crud and stuff on it, or they real sharp and they smell like last week. You know, that kind of stuff. I'll text him like, yo, what happens in your mind that say, let me go not wash up and put on a new suit? That don't make sense. You feel me?
Maybe they from Europe or something. You know
no, that's nasty. It's nasty. Like people need sudsy water. People need water. But I love the fact that
Tank, hot water. There's a difference.
Water.
Hot sudsy water.
Hot sudsy water. But I love the fact that we come from a fashion forward family, because honestly, our whole family is really into clothes.
Our entire family. No
matter what it could be, and we're not like label people, but we're definitely into clothes. But more than anything, you're more so into shoes. Well, and I gotta tell the people,
don't say that. Don't say that. Please.
So I call my dad's shoes my siblings, because unfortunately, if you know me, I've always wished that I came from like one of those big, families with, siblings, sisters and brothers. I have one older brother, but as far as like growing up together, living in the same house and stuff, it was just me, right? So my dad takes care of his shoes. Like, and I wrote about this in my book. That's the funny part. But he takes care of his shoes like he would. I call them my siblings. So now I got my brother Gucci and my sister Prada over here together. You feel me? And he sits, he shines them. He got polish for him. He got shoe trees to go in them so you don't get the crease at the top. Then he got bags that he puts them in another box. Okay? My dad has shoes stored all over the house that he forgets he has. My dad would go in the downstairs closet like, "Tank, I had these shoes for 30 years and I don't remember these."
Don't tell everything.
This is how my dad is when it comes to shoes. So, and one thing I know, he loves that back in the day fashion too. Who was the guy we were just talking about from the movies?
Which guy, Tank?
The guy from the movies who was dressing real decent in the movie Philadelphia. Remember the movie Philadelphia that we were just talking about? The old black and white movie. Cary Grant. Cary Grant. Cary Grant. Yeah. So
Fred Astaire, second and none with that shit, man.
Exactly. Exactly. So we just come from those moments, and I think that's it's important. I'm a firm believer, when you look good, you literally feel good. It does something to your confidence. It does something to your energy. Like if you feel like you look raggedy, you're going to condense yourself because you don't feel like you can present yourself as the best version.
But your clothes have to fit, Tank.
The clothes do got to fit. Now we argue back and forth on that, and that's okay.
But you were right, because sometimes my pants may be slightly a little more baggy than up to date, and I've been correcting those, getting my legs taken in.
You have,
and I like that. That's fair.
But it took me about a good 8 years to kind of get you there. Well, can you admit that?
But you stayed with me, and also what it does is give you a better opportunity to see the shoe. You follow me?
Right. Where it's supposed to hit and the break in the cup. See?
Oh, talk to him, Tank.
Listen. This is what I've known my whole life. Matching up the pocket squares, all of that good stuff. So that stuff is important. But again, I believe when you, it's not enough to just show up. When you show up, you have to be present. And that's what I believe. When you feel good about yourself, you're like showing up. Yes, it's half the battle, but when you're there, you're actually present, and that commands a presence. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, so the thing you got to understand is this, Tank.
Mm-hmm.
When you got nice stuff on, you ain't got to say nothing
at all.
You ain't got to say nothing. When you got that loud stuff on, that shit don't mean nothing.
Agreed.
Nice stuff that fits you nice and look good on you.
Agreed.
And then they come talk to you, and you're smelling outstanding.
Exactly.
All of that you're covered. You follow me?
Exactly. You got to do it.
Better than that.
You got to do it.
Your stuff will speak for itself.
It will. It will. All right. So since I can't play the music game, right? Because we coming down to the Cousin Sean said ditch the Steve Harvey pants. They not that bad, Sean.
No, they ain't that bad.
No, they're not that bad.
No, not even.
They're not that baggy. But my dad got a couple pieces, and I'm like, Dad, you got to take. He got this one brown coat, y'all, and I told him if I ever get a hold of this coat, I'm gonna take it. It's an overcoat that he puts over his suits, but it's literally like a judge robe. I hate this coat, and I'm telling you, to this day, I'm gonna find that coat.
You don't know where it's
I'm bringing that here.
That coat
bringing that with me. I'm bringing that with me. But listen,
coat coming to Judge.
Judge Owens. Judge Owens. So I couldn't do the music game, right? So let's call this song Memory Lane. I mean, this game called Memory Lane. All right.
Okay.
The whole point of the game, I'm going to give you a clue. All right. I'm going to give you a clue, and then you have to tell the story about the clue, because every clue is a story. So it's stuff that happened from my childhood, funny moments, but I'm gonna give you the clue and then you got to tell the story. All right?
Okay.
I got three. I got three. All right. First one, chicken pox.
The chicken pox story you want?
Yes.
I catches the chicken pox at a late age, and I'm itching, and PJ's around me, so PJ catches it. Now, when you catch it as an older guy, it affects you more. But make a long story short, I'm telling him, don't scratch the chicken pox because they'll leave marks on you. He said, Daddy, I got you. So now you're about 3 years old. Daddy, I got you. So I said, okay, let's go upstairs. So you said, go ahead, I'm coming up the steps. So your mother was downstairs. I said, all right, he'll come up after me. So you sends me up the steps, and I'm noticing I'm not hearing you behind me because you're sitting down there scratching.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So you were smart enough to send me and still scratch like I told you not to.
Gotta be smart with it. Gotta be smart with it. That was good. Your next one. Those little bastards.
PJ grandmother is one of the best cursors of all time. I'm talking about she could put some stuff together. Jam can. And Jam used to watch PJ. So once we were at dinner, it was me, Kelly, and PJ, we're eating, and I think you was still in the high chair, but you was on your way out of the high chair.
No. You're telling it wrong, Dad. See, you're telling it wrong.
I know, that's okay. Well, we were together.
We were together.
It was me and your mom.
No, it was me and you.
It was just me and you? Okay, so I know you did say this. I said, them kids are making noise or something outside. And you said, them bastards. I said, PJ, what did you just say? He said, them bastards out there making a lot of noise. And I said, where did you get that from? And you said, Jam. Jam said they're bastards. I said, okay. So, and you was about 3 or 4 then.
Woo! Pretty funny. All right. I got two more. The last one I know you're not going to get. it. Yeah, don't mess with Jam. Jam legit, like, she taught me everything I needed to know. Between her and my dad, they just did. Great job, right? All right, the last one you're not going to get, but let's see if you get this one. Cologne samples in preschool.
Cologne samples. Is that when you used to put my stuff on?
No. You give up?
Yeah, you got me on that one.
So, Dad, when you would go get your cologne, like the big bottles, right?
Right.
You would always bring home samples for me. So the one day I said, I don't smell good enough. So I took it to school and put it on everybody. And they called the house and said, listen, I'm not sure if he was supposed to have his little sample cologne in here, but he got a little boy smelling like Cool Water up in pre-K. You don't remember that?
That your mom, y'all kept that away from me.
No. That my little thing of Cool Water. You had the bigger bottles of the stuff, and you would give me the samples, and I would carry it with me.
The memory is crazy.
Fresh. Like I didn't want it to wear off. Just saying.
Had your own mind, man.
Just saying. All right. And this last one I know you're not gonna get because you don't remember this. Spanish Harlem.
Okay.
Spanish Harlem. You give up?
Aretha Franklin?
No. No. All right. So you took me to New York my first time. All right. And I was about 9. And we drove to Spanish Harlem for you to get fabric for Mr. O to make you some pants.
Wow, Tank. How do you remember this stuff, man?
Because you bought me a really dope pair of jeans from Spanish Harlem. And I never forgot them jeans. We drove to Spanish. That was my first time in New York. And we drove to Spanish Harlem. And we went to one of them like big fabric stores. And you got all your fabric you wanted. And then we went and you took it to Mr. O and he made you them big wide pants. Them big wide.
My pants are not like that.
I'm just saying. But no, I wanted to. You did kind of okay. You got about a C. You got a C there. I thought you were gonna get it.
You talking about stuff when you was
But I thought you were gonna ace these stories though.
Okay.
I thought you were ace the stories, but
your memory is unbelievable.
Yeah, but the one thing that I want to say is thank you, because you've been an amazing father, and you still are an amazing father. And I tell people all the time, like, just because, like, especially like in church, like, one thing about you I love, you always made it known, like, sometimes you ain't for all of the church stuff, and I get that, but you always reverence God. You know what I mean? You always, that was always the center and the core of our existence, right? So I tell people all the time, even if you don't see my dad, I'm the way I am because I was fathered. There are a lot of people, even in my church, you know what I'm saying? They're like, you know, well, Dad, no, Dad. I said, no. I am properly fathered. I don't need all of the other. I don't need father figures. I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Some people need that because they didn't have anybody present. I don't need that. I've never needed a father figure because I have a father and I was properly fathered. And that, I say thank you for that. Like, thank you from me and from Eric. Like, we are who we are because of you and our mothers and our families and our entire village. But it started with you guys. I just think that I want to say thank you for that. Happy Father's Day to you. I love you. I think you are an amazing guy. And oh Lord, Daddy cried. You are an amazing guy. And again, like I said earlier, I don't believe it's over. I believe that you are just getting to your next, and whatever that looks like, I got you back 1,000%. But I definitely think it's over. You're too, and your passion is too strong for it to be over. You know what I'm saying? So it might be over in one aspect, but it could be you doing, like I told you, the correspondent work. It could be you writing a book, having your own shoe line, you know what I'm saying, for yourself, or having a nonprofit for kids to play ball and stuff. Like, you just never know what's to come in this stage of life. So, well, again, whatever it is, you supported us, so that was our time to support you. Period.
Well, hey, man, listen to this here. I appreciate you having me, and God bless you, man. And I'm so blessed to have you guys. And everyone that listened to you is blessed to hear you. You follow me? Good guy, man. Love you, man. You're a good man, and that's important.
Thank you. So listen, anybody got anything else to say to my dad? People are saying this is dope. This is beautiful. We said everybody isn't father. That's awesome. Happy Father's Day to your amazing dad. Absolutely. Deanna said, become, Pappy, become. Crystal giving us claps. Yeah, so you're getting a lot of love here. A lot of like family, a lot of childhood friends. They say a lot of my childhood friends is here. Jerome said that was good. Yeah, people are talking. So give us like Pappy's final words. What is your final like tidbits for this episode? If you could give us any final words, any final advice, what would it be?
Enjoy life because it's short and it goes by fast. You know what I mean? And tell somebody that you love them. Hey, man, I still kiss you. Absolutely. Do or not. As soon as I see you, man. And life comes, and especially with this stuff we living in right now, and you be gone before you know it, man. So tell folks you love them while they're here. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, kiss your kids on the forehead, man. I kiss my sons, you and Eric. You
right.
And my grandsons. Hey, everybody get it. Hunter get it when he get, as soon as we get through this stuff. So just show your love with your family, man, and to friends. You follow me?
Absolutely.
Friends, man, and that's important, man. And it will become contagious, you know.
Absolutely.
And have fun with this thing, because this ride ain't as long as we think it is, you know.
Right. No, but listen, Dad, I thank you. This is I'm gonna get you to do this again. When we get on
people
TV.
To talk with my people.
Oh, that's fine. And your people is my mother, so I'll call her. She up there probably laughing and hungry. You feel me? And that is fine. So, Unique said, I love this episode in conversation. What advice or words of wisdom do you have for men who grew up without a father? How important is male mentorship?
It's huge, because that's our obligation to give back. You follow what I'm saying to you? And if it's a young guy, I've been blessed to touch a lot of young guys, man. And I tell them the right things. And you know what I tell them all the time? I got to give you what I gave my sons. You follow me? But I expect you to earn what my sons have earned, and do exactly how I will like you to be. You follow what I'm saying to you? So, hey, man, you got older guys. It's their obligation to help young guys, just like it's mine. And I still do it to this day. And like I said, hey, man, if I did it for you and Eric, I have to do it for the next person that's up. Right. To get done. We all family. Quiet as kept. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I agree. For Andrew from 6th grade. What up, Drew? You said my true friend forever. Love you, bro. Love you too, man. My mom said your producer will be in touch. See, told you.
He's crazy.
Aunt Didi said, I'm so glad that he said that. Some men don't believe in kissing their sons. Life is short. Love people as much as you can. That is very true. And I think I am affectionate because of that. Like I received so much affection. I don't know how not to be affectionate. I just don't. So like when you see somebody, you want to hug them. When you see somebody, you want to rub them on their head. Like people who don't touch, I don't understand it because that's not the climate I grew up.
But now, Tank, can we say this here?
What?
At one point, you ain't want nobody touching you. Me, nobody.
Not true. I don't want you in the room. I don't want you in the room when I'm handling my business, when when I'm in the bathroom stuff. That's what I don't like.
No, I said I used to hug you. You go, Dad, come on. Dad.
Well, that phase is over, and I totally
done it. And I seen you grow. Well, that's because I wasn't gonna stop anyway, so you had to
at all.
It didn't matter
at all. But no, thank you, Dad, so much for coming on. I hope that you enjoyed this as much as everybody did. They still talking.
Listen, y'all, this is how me and him talk anyway, and laughing shit at each other. So it is what it is. We do never do. We do all the time. So
Facts.
I appreciate you, man.
Victoria said, PJ, I want your dad to be a girl talk global speaker for our girls. Wow. Okay. So you getting gigs. See, now I need a cut, Dad. Now I need my 10% because you're getting gigs off of your son.
Well, hey, listen, it depends upon, the insurance man is coming.
He is coming. Yep.
Yeah.
And I will be quiet. No, that's my friend Toya. What's crazy is her dad. I'm not sure what her dad's name is, but Toya was really heavy in the Sunny Hill League. Okay. So that's how she knows you.
Good.
But me and Toya know each other from church, and she's a producer there out in LA. Like Toya's doing huge stuff. So
whatever she needs me to do.
You hear that, Toya? Here we go.
Whatever she needs me to do.
Everybody, they've really enjoyed this. So again, oh wait, let me get that off of here. Give me a second. Toya, I can't find that comment. Let me see another one. But yeah, again, Dad, thank you so much for coming on. This was amazing. You are amazing. Enjoy Father's Day. I'll be over. We'll eat real decent. I'm sure Mommy will be cooking something real great. And then I'll be over to give you a little something.
Well, listen, envelopes got outstanding. God, dog, as you got older, boy.
They'll get better. Let me keep working. They'll get bigger.
Hey, I ain't gonna stop you. Go ahead on.
Keep working. Thank you so much, Dad. I love you so much.
Love you too, man. Thanks for having me.
All right. I'll call you later. Yep. Okay. Yo! How dope was that? How dope was that, man? My dad is phenomenal. My dad he's so decent. He's so decent. So talk to me somewhere, guys. I'm getting ready to get off. I'm going to go to Qdoba before they close and get me a burrito because I'm hungry. My mom went earlier today. I didn't get a chance to go. But yeah, why Mom got to be in the kitchen? No, Mom Sandra, she's in the kitchen because I'm sure she's hungry. She's hungry. JB, what's up? He said that was great. Thank you. This was everything. Yes. Uniquely You Summit, who just had an amazing online conference last week for the love of Black girls, like absolutely amazing. Like my friend Shalia, Crystal said this was amazing. Mom Charmaine said this was so good. Verge said grab me something. Verge, let's go. PJ the GOAT was good, man. Mike, what's up? He said, man, this was everything. Leash was my second girlfriend. Leash said, my heart is full. Thanks, Leash. You're amazing. Andrew, my homie from elementary school. Great time watching this. We will hang out one day. Yes, we will, man. Yes, we will. First time viewer, and this was amazing. Listen, Mr. Denise, thank you so much. And I hope that you come back every week. I'm going to do, well, let me slow down. Not every week, because the last show is July the 16th. So I need you guys, please spread the word. July 16th, you do not want to miss that. I'm going to be dropping some amazing stuff on that day. That is my birthday. That is my 32nd birthday. But I want you guys to be a part of that episode, please. Okay. I'm going to stop it there because I need a break for a second, and then I will come back and do another set of shows in the fall. I'm trying to work on a set and everything. I'm telling y'all, one thing that I love is that one of the episodes a few weeks ago. I think Unique, one of my best friends, put it up. You got to see it before you see it. And before I leave this earth, I'm going to have a talk show. I don't care if it's in the morning with Whoopi, and I don't care if it's at night with Arsenio. You better believe I'm going to have my own show. So I'm trying to do a different set and everything for next season. So again, this is season 1 of Icons and Convos. Again, I have a lot of good stuff coming up the pike. I can't share with you just yet for legal reasons, but it's all good. And I can't wait to share it with you all. But please come back. Again, my Icon Award, just in case you guys didn't see it, my Icon Award today went to my parents. Today is their 32nd anniversary. Ain't they sharp? Ain't they cute? Look at them. Come on. That is Kelly and Horace, okay? Those are my parents. So, again, guys, thank you for tuning in with me for episode 3 of Icons and Convos. This is dope, and I refuse to stop. Next week, I can't say who's on just yet because I'm still waiting for some confirmations, but please stay tuned because it will be amazing. So again, guys, thank you so much for joining me on Icons and Convos episode 3. Remember, live to create and create to inspire. Muse. We out.